Hello, welcome. No, I am Dom Effects, and we're going to be going over market reviews. Couldn't do them last week due to having to run errands, but something we are looking at would be this daily fair value gap here, and retrospectively the fair value gap here on euro dollar. So it went down for a couple days, got in here, got in for this one, waited out this one, and now we are on Monday. So what do we expect from Monday? Monday, we're going to be expecting price to run down into that fair value gap, wick this low, reach into this order block, potentially will start to reverse on the Tuesday, and then bullish sentiment on dollar. And why do we think this? Well, on the monthly, you can see it wicked the low on the monthly. It looks as if it's ranging between that high and that low. It's created that high and this low now. So on the weekly, that'll be a weekly consequent encroachment of that wick, so potentially looking to come up into there. It'll be the same place for euro dollar. This wick over here. When we're looking at that wick, well, on the daily, there's a fair value gap there. Well, it's a balanced price range. You can see didn't want to go into that fair value gap other than this part here, and then it ranged, dropped lower than this, so potentially looking to take these equal highs, come up into there, and then start resuming lower after that. So that's why we've got a bullish stance at the moment for dollar, so bearish for euro dollar until it gets to that position. But in the short term, very short term, looking for price to drop to a discount first before starting to move up higher. You can see the same thing here on a daily, fair value gap, equal lows, potential for it to come up into there and then start moving lower. So that is just something that we're looking at. And then our buys are going to be, starting from over here, like our longer term buys. So for now, going to be waiting to see what happens until it reaches here. If it starts rejecting this fair value gap and starts going lower, we know, okay, potential for it to take these equal lows. On pound dollar, we can see pretty much the same thing. So you can see low on the 1st of August, pound dollar, low on the 1st of August, so we may potentially see a wick lower than here, so wick past this low into this fair value gap one more time and then start to move higher. That's what we're predicting on pound. And then once that occurs, start moving higher. So we've done pound, dollar, and euro dollar. Now let's go into indices. So indices continuing to move higher. Oh, let's look at the monthly. Continuing to seek higher. No chance of retracement. Just wait and see what happens. On the daily, continuing higher. So continuing a bullish stance until we are proven otherwise. How would we be proven otherwise? If it starts taking, like, let's say this low, for example, if it closes past it, it's still wicking lower than it. It closes past it. It comes up, respects the premium that it will be caused by the high, and then the low comes up into premium, respects that, and then starts moving lower. That's how we would know that is okay. It's starting to move lower. But as of right now, it's just continuing to move higher. Same with NAS, and same with YM. All bullish. So that's that. And then let's look at bonds. So for bonds, we saw that massive surge in price, retracing a bit. So now that it's retracing, it can allow for dollar to retrace its bullish sentiment. Well, retrace after a long bearish movement, after a long bullish movement, looking to go a bit lower. That's what we are predicting for dollar anyway. So that's due to bonds. If we look at a lower year bond, so that'll be the 30-year, this will be the 10-year, pretty much doing the same thing, retraced into there. And 5-year, potentially going to retrace into there. Let's look at the week. We've got a fair value up there. We've got the low of the fair value up there. And you've got a massive fair value gap here as well. So we've got space for bonds to come lower a bit, for dollar to move up. But once that has occurred, I'm going to be expecting a reversal, and then carried momentum lower for dollar, so higher for bonds and higher for foreign currency. That's the main pairs I wanted to look at today. Let's look at euro dollar. Another reason why we are aiming for this low right here, as we discussed, ranged, and within a week it wicked higher but closed lower, so not quite ready to take that yet. We don't mind seeing that lower movement. It will align with that range it's created, coming down into there for it to continue higher. So that is our weekly bias for now, going up into there. So it's just going to be lower until this point, and then higher, potential slight reversal on the Friday. And that is all we're expecting for this week. Now let's look at a bit of news to see what sort of days we should be trading. You've got FOMC on the Monday. Tuesday we've got a couple Euro news, pound news, and then at 9:45 Eastern Standard Time and 10 we've got a couple US dollar. We've got Fed Chair Powell speaks at 12:35 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This will be UK time, which is 5 hours ahead at the moment. So Monday, potential reaction with this. Tuesday, gonna see nice reactions. Fed Chair Powell is either gonna make it completely go sideways or move it in a certain direction. So if we get to that low before that, potentially see Fed Chair Powell take it higher. If it's taken it higher with the 9:45 news or 10 p.m. or 10 a.m. news, then we'll potentially see Fed Chair Powell cause it to go sideways. And then Wednesday, got 10 a.m. news, got 4 a.m. news for Euro dollar, Euro. Thursday, we've got more 8:30 news. And Friday, we've got another 8:30 news. So, deducted from that, Monday, later in Monday, potentially see it come down to there. By Tuesday, start to come back up a bit. Optimum trading tree for a higher. Start of Tuesday. And then start to come up higher for the, during Tuesday. By the end of Tuesday, go sideways. Another optimum trading tree to go higher on the Thursday and the Wednesday. Thursday continued going higher. And then if we reach there by Friday, then we'll see this 8:30 news look to start retracing a bit. And yeah, that is based off of the news. Thank you for watching. If you want more of this, please subscribe and turn on notifications so you're up to date when I do go live.